So, lads, we have to talk about this in what is the most ruthless move a WNBA team has made this year. In what is the single most ruthless move a team has made. And people are saying, oh, like, you know, the Indiana Fever, no one will want to sign for the Indiana Fever because, I don't know, they're not just going to let whoever signs for them and doesn't want to play for them anymore leave and go to the exact team they want to go to. No one's ever want to go to sign for the Fever again. Oh, if they cut Bree Turner for stinking it up, no one's ever going to want to sign for them again. What the Valkyries did with Julie Van Loo is mental. It is absolutely mental. Like, they waived her while she was on a plane. Not only that, her team, like Belgium, the Belgian national team, had a whole bunch of celebrations. They had a whole bunch of celebrations for winning Eurobasket. So she won an international competition with Belgium, which is bigger than any WNBA championship. For them, anyway. For her, it's bigger than winning a WNBA championship. She won. And not only that, they won it in a historic comeback. Spain were up 12 points with 3 minutes to go and blew it. Mariana Ortiz, I literally said she is a player, a statless all-star who never makes mistakes, made a bunch of mistakes down the stretch. It was madness. It was madness. How they won, I don't know. But they won in a miracle. And then, instead of celebrating with her team, she jumped on a flight back to Golden State because Golden State wanted her back immediately. They wanted her back immediately. And before she touched down on her 12-hour flight, they fired her. Or they waived her. They fired her. You may as well fired her. Yeah, they fired her. So she won a European championship. And the team wanted her back straight away. They wanted her back straight away. So she immediately got on a flight. And on the flight, they waived her. They waived her on the flight home. They took her away from the national championship celebrations or the European championship celebrations. They took her away from celebrating with the king of her country to waive her on the plane. On the plane. Like, why couldn't they? If they had waived her 12 hours earlier, they knew they were going to waive her. They did not make that decision while she was on the plane. If they had waived her 12 hours earlier, she would have been able to, go and celebrate. But the one thing is that a lot of people are like, oh, maybe it was for, visa reasons. They had to wait till she touched down in the country. First of all, until you get off that plane, you have not technically entered the country. You have not technically entered the country until you set foot off that plane. Until you get through immigration. So if it's a visa thing, if it was like, oh, her visa's been cancelled, I don't think there's pre-clearance wherever she was coming from. She had to go through immigration anyway. So the reality is, she probably lost the visa anyway. If she was going to lose the visa, if they had to cut her before she left, they cut her before she got into the country. So, like, it makes no difference then. And then she's there posting on Instagram, I need some time to process and put my feels into words. I can't right now. It literally just touched down. And then she gets a call to say she's been waived. It is the most ruthless thing I think we have ever seen. I think it's the most thing. Julie Van Loo's been waived. Moves like that really make her reflect on the risk of leaving for Eurobasket. While she was gone, other players are grinding. It's not even that they got rid of her. I don't care about cutting Julie Van Loo. Caitlin Chen did well. Like, I don't even care. They cut her. Why did they not cut her 12 hours earlier? That's the problem. The problem isn't that they waived. It's a business. It's a ruthless business. You can get waived. They waited until she was on a plane. Like, first of all, no one wants to get on a 12-hour flight. No one wants to get on a 12-hour flight. If she's going to get picked up by the Chicago Sky or something, that becomes an 8 or 9 hour flight. Like, the Bay Area were all about loyalty, period. Like, sticking with Chen, I mean, Caitlin Chen played one good game, I guess. But it's the timing, manners, communicate, reflects badly in reputation. Future players will think twice. I think you'll never see another Belgian player join the Valkyries. That's for sure. Like, I'm going to make another video talking about this, but Alamond and Messerman are losing their damn minds at this. You'll never see another Belgian player. And, like, to act like there's not good Belgian players coming up, but at the same time, this is a golden generation for Belgium. I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world. And like a lot of players did cut people for going to Eurobasket. Like the Mercury cut, like the Fever weren't able to cut Demiris Dantas because she was on a protected contract. Like the Fever weren't, but I think the Fever might have cut Demiris Dantas. The Fever let Tammy walk because she was going to Eurobasket. Like there's a lot of things. There's a lot of situations. And like Linskins lost her spot and it was never going to get it back because of her knee hair. So look, at the end of the day, you take those risks, and I don't think Julie Van Loo would do anything different. I don't think she would do anything different. But I think it's the way it happened. It's not that they cut her. It's the way they cut her. And I think everyone's kind of in agreement with that. Like, it's the way that they cut her. The culture you create is not built on anything. I mean, it's built on good basketball, I gotta say. But yeah, every trade is a blindside. So hard for the coach to give the players a call and say they've been traded before posting it. Like, there's a possibility. Like, they cut her when she was on a plane. She was on a 12-hour flight. And they pulled her from celebrations. Like, she had to report back at a certain time. And they literally cut her. If they had cut her 12 hours earlier, she would have been able to be in Belgium, celebrating a historic achievement. And it's the reason why Emma Messerman's not gone to the WNBA. Emma Messerman might rather she's celebrating for a few weeks. Like, Emma Messerman might come over in August. She's celebrating for 2 weeks. She might come over in August. And she'll command every cent of the prorated max when she comes over. But yeah, it's just not a great look all around. For me, look, I don't think it's a surprise. It's a business at the end of the day. It's a business more so than it's a sport. And look, you're going to have to it doesn't matter about the human element of it. You're going to have to put your best players forward. And I would rather an organization be ruthless and do that than do what the Fever are doing and continue to employ Bree Turner. But at the end of the day, we're now in a situation where they went about it the complete wrong way, and it's just a bad look on the organization. Like, cutting Julie Van Loo, if you think Caitlin Chen gives you more than Julie Van Loo, like, that's on you guys to make the decision. Caitlin Chen is a much more solid player than Van Loo. Julie Van Loo can give you a 10 out of 10 performance, and she can give you a 2 out of 10 performance. Like, she's more flash than substance. So I understand why they would choose Chen over Van Loo, especially because Chen is a younger player. It makes perfect sense. But it's not that they did it. It's the way they did it that looks really bad. It's not that they got rid of Julie Van Loo. It's how they went about it. And they went about it in the worst way possible. Because at the end of the day, I would rather an organization be ruthless like the Valkyries than be spineless like the Fever. However, this is heartless what they did. If they had just cut her, they knew they were going to cut her. If they just cut her 12 hours earlier, she would be in Belgium right now, celebrating with her national team, waiting on another call to be picked up by a WNBA team. Absolutely heartless from the Golden State Valkyries.